Hello, Left of Awesome. Today I will be talking about the war. One of my biggest issues with President Obama is his war on terror policy, and he's for expanding the war into Afghanistan. There hasn't really been a major mainstream anti-war effort like there was with George W. Bush's policy. I was reading an article about it, and they're talking about mostly because a large portion of the people that support the anti-war efforts tend to be, moderate liberals, Democrats, and people like that. And then, of course, there are, fringe people that tend to be against war, like, radical anarcho-communists and anarcho-capitalists and just libertarians and of left and right variety, but they are in the minority. And the main people that are anti-war are moderate liberals, and most of them are in favor of President Obama, and especially moderate liberal politicians tend not to want to speak out against President Obama. So there hasn't really been a large anti-war effort, and this has been really, really concerning me, especially because I've been really into Hair this summer, and especially in the new Broadway cast recording of Hair, one of the most powerful anti-war sentiments and just like moving pieces of music I have ever heard.
Hell no, we won't go! Hell no, we won't go! Do not enter induction center! Do not enter induction center! What the hell are we fighting for? Make love, not war! Black, white, yellow, red, copulated a king-size bed!
But anyway, so it sort of seems like I thought the protest scene was kind of dead, and then, there are the libertarian Tea Parties, but those have been mostly taken over by Republicans, and they kind of suck now. So, yeah, but I was reading that some major anti-war efforts are going to be made this October, and I was really, really excited about that, but there are going to be many difficulties with it, because, one, it's hard to rally support for this anti-war effort, since most people just seem to think Obama is a good guy, and ignore that his war is killing people, and also hurting our economy, but primarily killing people, and that he is not in favor of pulling out of the Middle East like some of the excellent candidates were, like Dennis Kucinich and Ron Paul, and Mike Gravel, and there was one other one that was notable, but I can't remember his name right now. But anyway, and also, it's really hard for these anti-war groups to gain monetary support at this time, because we are in a recession, largely due to the war. The Ludwig von Mises Institute just posted a really neat chart showing the value of the American dollar over time, and you see very noticeable changes in its value for the worse as there are wars and as we gain centralized banking and other things like that. And actually, as a side note, one of the reasons we had a really hard time funding the Revolutionary War is because we lacked a centralized bank. So I don't know, if we end the Fed, we'd have a hard time financing more American imperialism, and works for everybody. But yeah, it's going to be very, very difficult for the anti-war movement to thrive right now, but I encourage you all to do what you can. I know protests they seem like they make a difference. I'm sort of on the fence about protests. I like the fact that they happen just because they give a public image of something's happening. I'm not sure how effective protests actually are, but please support the pro-peace movement, ending the war in Afghanistan, ending the war in Iraq. Just, I don't know, peace and love, guys. Adios.